Hello, good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing from home? I hope everyone is safe and feeling better. I think this has been a tough time for all of us, but it has given us all an opportunity to work together from home. With that, I welcome you all this Friday for the day one of Techstars Startup Weekend COVID 19 India edition. We are all uniting together to fight COVID 19 in India and in the world. So, this weekend is my first online Startup Weekend facilitation because this is the first time we are doing Startup Weekend, bringing Startup Weekend online by bringing 70 plus countries together, one country at a time, one team, and one idea at a time to work on building solutions to the challenges which COVID 19 and this pandemic has put forward to all of us. With that, let me introduce myself. I'm Anurag. You can call me Anu. Uh, I'm working with Seed Stars as the head of partnerships for Asia. I'm also the Techstars Startup Weekend Global Facilitator, and I have maybe facilitated over 70 plus events across the world. But this is my first facilitation from my working room at home. So another, I think, new thing to add to my facilitating stars. Uh, Previously, I have worked with Techstars as a regional manager for almost 5.5 years until recently in March. And I think when we facilitate these startup weekends in person, there is always so much of energy we can bring into the room and put the room on fire. But this online uh, is the new normal now, right? We have to move away from old systems and methodologies and techniques we have been working on to something that is more relevant. So, how do we continue to do these ice breaking and get to know people? Um, for this event, you must have noticed those who are on Discord. We're trying to promote a lot of ice breaking through Discord channels. But right now, let me share some of my cool facts. And I hope you get to do the same on your Discord channels to introduce yourself to your team members and all the participants who have joined for this Startup Weekend India COVID 19 edition. I have made a lot of impact trips around the world in 58 plus countries, and including the one that is closest to my heart is to the continent of Antarctica back in 2013 that changed me and has a huge role in shaping my life. But yeah, we can learn more about those later, and you can Google. Another cool fact is I love talking about stories on entrepreneurship, work in emerging markets, and what it takes to build businesses in emerging markets. And and then I enjoy having conversations around helping people become more empathetic. How do we develop compassion and resilience in our day-to-day lives and in our businesses we build? So I look forward to have these conversations with you over the next 3 days and beyond. I'm so honored to have my co-facilitator Jatin Kataria, also from India. I've been working with Jatin for almost 4 years with Startup Weekend, and you will get to hear from him himself in next couple of minutes. But I think one of the coolest thing about Jatin, which I really like, is people who believe in entrepreneurship also know how hard it is and how hard it is to find the paying customers. And what Jatin does is he becomes the first paying customer for so many entrepreneurs he supports in his work. So cool to have him also joining me in facilitating this startup weekend. So please give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Jatin. Uh, so this is about us, but we are just the face right now you are seeing here. But there is a larger team, a much larger team that has come together from entire country, entire nation to fight COVID-19. And we are all sitting from our homes in Jaipur in Rajasthan. That's where I'm speaking to all of you from. Jatin is sitting in Rajkot in Gujarat. We have friends from Bangalore to Kerala to Jharkhand to Chandigarh to all over the country from Mumbai, Pune, different places coming together, working remotely day in and day out to make this event happen and to bring all of you. So let me introduce you to these beautiful humans, all these passionate team members who have been volunteering and like building their communities in their local cities and across this nation. So such an honor to have Arun Sarthak. Arun runs helptheworld.io. He's based in Bangalore. Sarthak is part of Techstars Bangalore team. And after them, I will be introducing to almost 20 more people. But let me give you some more background about these people. In last 6 years, I had such a great pleasure to work with all of these individuals uh, in putting together startup weekends in Bangalore and Rajkot and Patna and Guwahati in Kochi, in Coimbatore, in Chennai, everywhere across the countries in more than 60 plus cities. And these are some of them. You will get to see these 25 of these amazing people here. So let me start with a few more of team members. Alap is joining us from Ahmedabad. Ayush from Bangalore. Aditya Dave from Ahmedabad. And Aisha from Bangalore, Amrit from Jharkhand, Dhruvel from Pune, Drashti from Gandhinagar, Eben from Coimbatore, Jagrat from Ahmedabad, Kaushik from Ahmedabad, Manaswini from Bangalore, Nasif from Kochi, Nisha from Rajkot, Pankhuri from Ahmedabad, Tanvi from Delhi, and Viraj from Ahmedabad. So you can see the diversity of this team, how many people have come together from all across the country, from different cities, different organizations, giving their time and efforts, putting their efforts to bring all of you from all across the country. I would love to see some of you mentioning your cities on the YouTube live as the comments. Where are you from? Where are you signing from? And which city are you coming from? I would love to see some people from Bits Pilani. Hello, everyone. I'm back again. Sorry, there were tech glitches. I was moved out from this live stream, so apologies for that. But yeah, I would love to hear from where all of you are signing from, which cities in India, and what you do. Please keep sharing that in the comments and continue connecting with your co-participants on the Discord channel. And just to check in once, can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay, perfect. Just making sure there is some delay happening. But yeah, it's been such a great pleasure to get to work with this wonderful organizing team. So whenever you get a chance during this weekend, find these people. You have seen their names, and please thank them. It takes an entire nation to come together to get all of you together to work on COVID-19 solutions. So once again, thank you, team, and looking forward to a great weekend. With that, let's move on. Let's continue our great work for this weekend by staying at home. But a lot of collaboration must happen to change the world, to build these solutions. And with all of you coming and joining this fight, we are uniting together as again one team, one idea, one team, and one nation. So let's make the magic happen. We all have a beautiful welcome message from the Techstars CEO and a dear friend David Brown. So let's hear from him. He's based in Boulder, Colorado, and with that, let me play a message he has for all of us. I think you can hear him now. I think the audio couldn't work at the time.
Hi, everybody. I'm David Brown, co-founder and CEO of Techstars. I am super humbled and honored to see how many people have come together at such a critical moment all around the world. You know, COVID-19 has created this shared experience for all of us in different countries where we're all experiencing many of the same shift in lifestyle. And I think it's so great that so many people are coming together to help solve what is the world's most important problem of our lifetime. So a little bit on Techstars. We're all about entrepreneurs. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I'm 55 years old. I've never had a job interview. I've only ever worked at startups. And at Techstars, we invest in entrepreneurs all around the world. We've made over 2,000 investments now in companies that are really changing the world and making it a better place. And so that's really what this weekend is all about. It's based on our in-person version of Startup Weekend. I have a old school Startup Weekend Fargo t-shirt on from many years ago. But we're going to see if we can launch some incredible ideas over the course of the next 54 hours or so. So I'm sure you're all eager to get on with it. I just wanted to provide a few words of encouragement. I'm going to participate. I'm going to mentor and judge in various programs around the world. And this is your chance to make the world a better place. Entrepreneurs are more important than ever before. It is really important that we come up with some big ideas and some big solutions to solve what is the world's biggest problem of our lifetime. For our part, we're going to be inviting 20 of the best participants from all around the world to join the Techstars Innovation Bootcamp to be able to progress their great ideas even further. So thanks a lot for letting me drop in, and thanks for joining us in this super important work. Have an awesome weekend and good luck.
Thank you, David. I think as you have heard David saying, the role entrepreneurs play in shaping this world and making this a better place. And this is the mission of Startup Weekend, to really inspire change in the lives of entrepreneurs like all of you participating and coming together to deal with these global problems. And so this Startup Weekend around the world have been all about inspiring change in the lives of entrepreneurs locally and globally. It's not just this event is happening in India. We are joining a global initiative. This event is happening globally in 70 plus countries in this 1 month of April. And the first time Startup Weekend is going online to inspire, educate, and empower all of you to take action while working from home, and but continue collaborating and go fully online. If we can do as one team, putting together this event remotely, I'm sure all of you will come together as teams and bring out some great solutions that can help us contain this pandemic and really solve it. So I'm really looking forward to see what all these people, entrepreneurs like you across the world, as you can see, across continents, breaking barriers of boundaries, geographical boundaries, we're gonna work remotely online during this weekend and the weekends to come, building these solutions. Historically, startup weekends have been attended by almost 350,000 people who have graduated from this program, and these events have been put together in 1,300 plus cities worldwide by almost 12,000 plus organizers. So it's a big, big movement that is run by volunteers and community leaders. Specifically, this team of 25 organizers who just been introduced by me earlier in the chat. They all come together from 15 plus cities and have put together over 100 programs in India and facilitated programs, has mentored and judged various programs. So they've been part of this voluntary movement for now a couple of years. And I hope many of you will continue to get inspired and join this. We have all come together with this mission to give you all a call out, a shout out, and invite you as inventors in the society, as the innovators of this nation, as entrepreneurs and change makers. Come together. Let's tackle this challenge of COVID-19, this global pandemic, and the new normal we are all in. Let's create that. How does the world really looks like post-pandemic, post-COVID-19? And how do we make the lives of the people who are right now suffering, including all of us, more better, more healthier, economically more resilient? So I'll introduce you to the current status of COVID-19, just to give you a quick snapshot of the global numbers. We had almost 2 million people who have suffered from COVID-19 globally. They have been diagnosed with it. When the good side is, we have also seen recoveries. Almost 500,000 people have also recovered. There's 500,000 people have been recovered globally. Countries have seen shutdown, closed borders, businesses have been shut down, and all of this is affecting not just the health of an individual, the health of the family, health of the business, but the health of the entire nation. In India, as you can see, we had almost now, I think, 12,000 to 13,000 COVID-19 cases with 1,500 plus recoveries. And we've been seeing almost 4 weeks of lockdown already, another 2 weeks of lockdown going across the country. So close to 42 days of lockdown, which may increase or decrease, we don't know. But we all are going through this together. You are not alone, I'm not alone. We are in this together. So it's really time for us to showcase what, as one idea at a time, one team, one country can do. And so with that, let me introduce you to the various verticals you will be working on. The ideas we have received from all of you are falling in some of these categories, solving problems of COVID-19 around these challenges. And so WHO have highlighted some examples of the key challenges that we believe, that they believe will bring more technological innovation to help solve the problem of COVID-19. The ones that have been highlighted are health, vulnerable populations, businesses, communities, education, and entertainment. So let me go deep, take you to a little deep dive into this. What does it mean? When we talk about health, can we build solutions to scale health initiatives and identify new solutions and new ways to help develop healthcare systems to cope up with overwhelming demand? We don't have enough strong health infrastructure. Countries, even developing countries, are suffering. And developed countries are suffering. And India, being a developing country, has a huge challenge of 1 billion people. If it really spreads out to masses, how do we cope up with this overwhelming demand? Can we build some of those solutions to deal with it? The unseen, some are more affected than us. We are still sitting from home, trying to find ways to work on these solutions in our from our homes. But how can we help the poor, the needy, the most vulnerable? How can we support them? to tide over these difficult times, and so that they can also survive. And we can reduce the number of casualties the world and our country will see. As businesses, how can we help businesses, small, medium businesses, the startups today to stay afloat, to collaborate effectively while still working remotely? So it's very important we put the emphasis on these themes as we continue to work on these solutions during this weekend. Let's talk about the community. How can we come together in this crisis to combat social isolation, depression, and promote connections? People are suffering. It's not just affecting physical health, it's also affecting people's mental health. Isolation, quarantine, it brings depression to people too. How do we promote more empathetic culture? How do we talk about more social and emotional resilience in the society? How we talk about mental health not as a taboo, but as a mainstream topic that people are facing and will continue to face more. How do we build solutions around that that will promote authentic connections and relationships in the communities we all work in? Entertainment. We are still privileged and working from home, watching Netflix or Hotstar or some other tools to keep us entertaining. But can we have other alternatives to traditional forms of entertainment to keep everyone safe and healthy? We don't have to go and play cricket or football now in the fields, focus on this physical distancing, the social distancing we are calling. But how do we continue to also create ways for people to have entertainment, have more fun in these tough times? Because fun adds an element that allows all of us to continue moving forward, that allows us to take these tough situations on a lighter note and stay more healthy, so would love to see some great solutions coming on entertainment too. And the most important, I think, is education, where our education system has been more physical based, school, colleges, university based, physical events. How do we create alternative learning environments, learning centers, and necessary tools for teachers to equip our teachers, to equip our students and empower them to take these lessons, learning lessons effectively from their homes? What devices we can build to make sure they get access to this quality education sitting from their homes. So the world is looking at you, the eyes are on all of you in this nation to build the solutions for future who will help solve this pandemic and help us really come out from this. So I am excited, more than excited, as I'm like reading these ideas from last 2 days to what all of you have submitted. Almost 1,000 applications we have received, 250 ideas have come on. And now we'll see all of you are forming teams, over 100 teams we have formed. And these 100 solutions we're gonna put forward to the nation. It'll be incredible to see all of that. So again, thank you for joining the Startup Weekend COVID-19 India edition and joining it from your home. Let's work together to change the world. Let's help our country, help our people. And all these Startup Weekends, which are happening around the world, as we can't do it alone. We need such a huge support of technology to make these events happen. So a lot of organizations who join hands and partners with us to make it easier for us to implement and execute, to get you all on board and communicate in this new normal, of working remotely and collaborate. So thank you to our global partners. This event is powered by Google for Startups, .co.us.biz, powered by Newstar. We have global partners, Differential Ventures. Some of them are providing global prizes. We have supporting partners who are providing necessary community tools, Upwork, Wiley Publishing, Adobe Spark, and community partners worldwide like Silicon Valley Bank, Impact Hub, HubSpot for Startups, Silicon Foundry, Cooley Group, Foundry Group, GSV Labs, Microsoft for Startups. All of these big community players have come together to support the entire world, to help fight this pandemic in our own ways by providing us the best access to technology. And apart from these global partners, there are various local partners who have joined hands in India for outreach to reach to all of you, to providing local perks and local prices and many more incentives to all the participants. We'll share more about that in the next 2 days. But yeah, thank you once again to all the global partners. All the partners, some of these partners are providing the following participant perks. Upwork is giving free 1 month of upgrade to Upwork Plus. So please register. We'll share all these details with you through Discord. Make use of it. Upwork Plus provides dedicated advisors to find and hire talent fast and unlimited proposals for freelancers. And so make use of Upwork Plus free access for 1 month. Thankful to Wiley Publishing for providing COVID-19 content free to access for all of you. So register here. We'll share more details with you. And so grateful for Wiley's support of a lot of research work they have put together on COVID-19. And grateful for the support from Adobe Spark. They allow teams to easily create graphics and video stories and websites and presentations to stand out. So they are giving you 2 weeks of free trial with no credit card required. So please register and make best use of this perk too. And with that, the entire Techstars team has put together a global prize for the top 20 teams. And this is what I'm really, really excited about. Once all of you in your countries participate, you will have an opportunity. We'll work on identifying the top 20 teams worldwide. They will participate in a 3-day innovation bootcamp by Techstars. And we'll see who those top 20 teams are, who will work on developing their solutions after Startup Weekend through this Techstars 3-day innovation bootcamp. And the top 5 bootcamp teams, bootcamp graduates, will also get $10,000 grant from Differential Ventures. Big round of applause. So looking forward to witness all the 5 teams who will graduate from the Innovation Bootcamp run by Techstars. And so keep working hard on your solutions. And there is a dedicated support to some of these teams beyond this weekend. So I look forward to see some of the teams from India getting into this bootcamp in top 20. I think it'll be amazing to have at least 50% of our teams from India. So can we all do that? Can I see some excitement in the YouTube channel? Show some support in the comments. Can India do that? Let's get 10 teams in the Techstars Innovation Bootcamp. And then I would love to see some of the solutions that come out from India also getting this grant support of $10,000 by Differential Ventures. So would love to see at least 2 to 3 teams from India. Let's see the potential we as a country have to work on creating the global solutions for the country and for the rest of the world. Let's do it. I'm beyond excited to see you all quickly start your journey of Startup Weekend with all of us. So thank you once again. And as you are participating remotely, make sure to use your social handles and spread the word. Let everyone know that you are participating in COVID-19 Startup Weekend. The hashtag we are following is COVID-19 Startup Weekend. So let's unite together globally from our homes and to fight COVID-19. And let's do this. So with that, I will hand over. It was a pleasure interacting with all of you. And beyond excited to continue supporting all of you through Discord channel. And I'll keep coming online in next few days. And looking forward to see what you build up. With that, passing on to my co-facilitator, Jatin, to take over the stage. And let's give him a big round of welcome. Thank you, Jatin.
Yes, good morning, everyone. So glad to see you guys. I'm super excited to be here. Till now, whatever we did was offline startup weekends for many years now, and I'm really excited to be here. I'll go very quick with this. Generally, we get full Friday with all offline face-to-face interaction all the time during startup weekend. Though I'm missing that for sure. But as the situation is tough, and that's why we united together, and I'm glad that we are. 700 on 600 700 on Discord out of 1000 registered. I'm super excited. So just to share with you, I'll take another round of what Anurag Malu took, and I guess we'll resolve a lot of queries as well, and we'll see how we can play around with us during the weekend. So moving next, I got another chance to talk about myself. Another two cool facts. I'm a United Nations awardee, and we start new venture every 9 months. Uh, so when you are around people in your team, some people might be those one who knows you, and some might be people who don't know you. Whoever will join your team. So make sure that you know each other, you spend time with each other, you know each other a little bit beyond as well. Only thing which we need to take care is we respect each other. Whatever we need to convey to anybody, we can do it respectfully. It is a very safe place. So good part is that there are a lot of people in the country. You are the 1000 people who are there on the platform, which means that you proactively spending your time, energy, and you are spending everything in line to productivity of your life being here for 3 days. So all these people who are here, they want to do something. They want to spend some of their energy or thoughts or ideas or skill to build something around problems that we are facing in related to COVID-19. So these are the good people. Generally, when we talk to people outside, we have a lot of we generally face a lot of leg pullers. But I guess this is the 1000 people who are not leg pullers. This is the 1000 people who want to do something on ground level. These are the people who will work and execute a lot of things during this 3 days. uh, so just wanted to share that, be respectful to each other, take care of each other, keep on checking with your team, with others as well, that things are going good. Feel free to help each other. Right. What we'll do this weekend, you all have registered. The only thing is we need to make team. The entire detail of queries resolution related to team, I'll take it at the end, and we'll do the pitching at the end. Uh, but these are the numbers: 1000 applications, 250 ideas, 105 teams are there from 60 cities we have right now. Today is day one. So what are we doing is we are meeting our team online. We are meeting people online. So you have participant Startup Weekend India directory where you can write about yourself, and then you can filter out people that who comes from what backgrounds. If you want to interact with some, you can do it from that platform itself. The link is already there in the announcement. You can also meet people on the Discord. What I would suggest everyone is that edit your profile, write your full name, so people can reach to you, people can know who exactly you are. And there is a section called notes, so you can write more details about you in the notes section, so which will be visible to everybody by default. So in that way you can improve the communication in a much better way. So that is another advice. We'll ideate around the virtual toolkit, so we'll try to understand what kind of tools are available, how we are gonna utilize it, how we are gonna make team, how we are gonna click on links, how we are gonna add members. So I'll take the queries little end, but this is what we are gonna do, and we'll start working today on our ideas after making the team. Make sure that you have a good combination of the team. Maybe you might have joined with few of the friends, or feel free to bring people on board with you. There are people who are studying, there are people who are working professionally, there are people who are coming from the medical background, there are people who are from academia, there are people who are entrepreneurs, there are people who are running their factories, there are people who are already making millions of dollars right now. But that all bunch of people is 1000, all of you. So make sure that you utilize your time to know and get hold of each other during day one. So this will happen today. I'll answer a lot of queries at the end, because I guess a lot of people have very queries, and we actually wanted to resolve all your queries. We are here just to make your experience amazing. So entire organizing team and entire facilitating team will be doing it. Don't worry about it. It might take some time right now, but we'll resolve everything. Uh, so that is Friday, networking, share ideas, form team, and start working. Saturday we'll do a lot of execution. We'll validate our problem. We'll build the solutions. We'll pick maybe one solution. We'll build a solution. We'll try to validate with probable customers as well. We'll identify who will be using it. Is it a hardware, or it is a software? Is it a health issue, or is it an entertainment thing that you are focusing on? So during the tomorrow we'll do that. We'll go through a couple of workshops as well. We'll do a couple of AMS sessions too, so that will run parallelly. But we have amazing pool of mentors that is gonna join tomorrow. So to address this 105 teams, we have, I guess, 60 odd mentors with us. Numbers can be here plus and minus. I don't know, because we have a lot of new updates are coming in context to members. So a lot of mentors are joining as well. They come from a different background. I would really advise that guys or girls do talk with mentors. It'll add a lot of value when you'll talk to them. anything that you want to ideate, once you will bounce back with somebody, whether it's your teammate or whether it's mentor, it will make a lot of sense. And then beyond that, you can explore the entire day for mentorship, and at the end of the day we'll try to figure out how to guide you in context of what should include in the pitch and what you should do in next 24 hours. So that'll happen on Saturday. And of course online, virtually, we all are available. Generally people like me will not sleep. We are like, I'm typical all kind of a guy, so I'll stay awake in the day, stay awake in the night time. Feel free to reach to me, feel free to reach to any other facilitator, feel free to reach to any other organizers. uh, on Sunday we might have created certain prototype, or we might focusing on the execution side of it. We might think of an how to roll out after start a weekend. We might have created MVP. We might have talked to a couple of people who might be using it. It can be people, it can be organizations, it can be government. So we as a team will, all the teams will try to reach to those particular things. Then on Sunday we'll select top 10 pitches out of all of you. You'll get a guideline on what to do. So you need to send certain recordings, all 105 teams, and then we'll select few, and then out of them we'll give a live streaming pitching chance to 10 people. We might take it to 50. We are focusing on 15 right now. So anywhere between 10 to 15 people will get a chance to pitch on Sunday. uh, Day two, as I said, we need to learn from mentors a lot. So make sure that you interact with mentors. Feel free to interact with all the people who are around you as well. So make sure you bounce back on your ideas and thoughts and keep on focusing on problems. And a quick advice: if you're immediately starting work on the solution, you might be on the wrong side. If you are getting confused by interacting with the team, you're in the right directions. If you are talking to mentors, if you talk to 2 3 mentors, 4 mentors, and if you get confused, you're in the right path. Don't worry. We know how to take you out of the confusion, so don't worry. Things will be in place. But the more you'll talk, more you'll be clear. So confusion is good. Day three, we'll prepare for your pitch. We'll perfect your pitch. We'll do the recording. We'll give you the guidelines, and then out of 105, we'll select, and then few will be giving the live pitching, and we'll give you the training on how to do the live broadcast as well as we are doing. We also got training couple of days before, so you'll get that perspective as well. Okay, coming quickly to judging criteria. Guys, in the meantime, if you are sitting anywhere, try to do this kind of a thing. So when mother cannot do it around you, you yourself can do it. Feel free to tell your mother as well to take care of your emotions. So keep on playing. Make sure that you stay away from virus. It doesn't go into your hand. Make practice. Quickly coming back to judging criteria: one is problem and impact, second execution and design, third is originality, fourth is feasibility, and fifth is business model. I'm going a little deeper. So when you see 5 judging criteria, first is problem and impact. Is your solution is around COVID-19 relevance? The relevance is there or not in line to COVID-19 context? That will be the first. What value proposition you are trying to add into customers? Customers can be any. It can be people. It can be organizations. It can be government. It can be anything. So whether you are actually creating a value proposition for them or not, you actually talk to your probable users or not. So make sure that over the period of 3 days you talk to right set of people during the 3 days, take feedback from them, and then make implementation around your work and product or services as well. Execution and design: are you building an MVP during the weekend or not? Right? Is MVP designed well? Whether product is building in perception of how it will be in use. So if I'm making a product, how people will be using it. If I'm making a service, how people will be using it. Guys, MVP is a very simple thing. It's a minimum viable whatever that can be created. I'm not spending much time explaining these things to you. You can ask us personally if you don't get anything out of it, and feel free to use Google to do that as well. But I'm not going into the definitions of certain things that are here because it is online. I don't want ki monologue zyada rahe. Uh, but yeah, as it is online, I am reading few of your comments, and then we both will be addressing some of the answers as well. Originality: the product needs to create new solutions. It can be innovation or apply existing solution in a new way. So it's about reinventing the thoughts as well. So if anything existing, how you can reinvent certain things. So problems are around, you need to just think differently when you are building a solution. out of maybe list of solutions. So I would advise focus on the problem, still do the team discussion on what can be multiple solutions and pick one and then work on it, rather than just immediately started working on it. Feasibility, the project must be realistic in context of all legal and technological and scientific perspective. So make sure that you bring those kind of element into it. Uh, and you can also think of what could you do after start of weekend. There'll be a lot of support system available for you to do things after start of weekend. There are a lot of pre-incubators, there are a lot of incubators, there are a lot of mentors, there are a lot of experts. There are literally a lot of organizations are ready to back you guys. It all depends on what you do during these 3 days, and build a perspective as well that what you'll do after start of weekend, next 15 days, or within couple of months as well. So make sure to think from that perspective as well, that you want to take this into execution mode. So all these people who are waiting for your ideas to work over the 3 days, so they are ready to support you in any way possible. Infrastructure se leke everything. Business model: does this project have the potential to become a real business or not? Does the solution solve a core need or not? And have they demonstrated a go-to-market strategy or not? So once your product or service is ready, how you will go to market, how you're gonna price it around, all these things related to a business in line to this. Also feel free to pull in. Okay, so I'm repeating again: problem and impact, execution and design, originality, feasibility, and business model. If you're not written, don't worry, we'll share everything with you guys. You don't need to write it. You will get access of a lot of documents where you can read, and you can go back to read these things, that what are the judging criteria and what are the ways we want to utilize it. Okay, here are some quick highlights. We have many mentors, but we just put few here. Some you can see here in the screen. I'm not speaking everybody's name. I'm just giving you a couple of seconds to have a look on this. Uh, then I'm moving to next slide. There are few more mentors again on this slide too. There are a lot of people who are on board. We have just kept a couple of slides here to give you a catch around that who are people from coming from where. Guys, I would really suggest that you do ideation with them. They are more to help your ideation process. They are more to help you with your pathway going ahead. This is the third slide where another list of mentors are there. So you will be meeting a lot of people. We'll be allocating a lot of mentors to all the teams. Uh, and then good part is that every 15 team we have one facilitator, uh, and that name has already been given on the Discord. Feel free to check who is there in your teams, who is the facilitating it. I'll give you the list at the end of the presentation as well, which is I'm about to reach there. Uh, it's all about the entire. We have a mentor team dedicated who are coordinating with it. So they'll assign mentors to you guys, and then they have their own link with them. So once your Discord private channel will be there, our facilitators will make sure that your schedule with mentor goes on. So they'll share with you the list with you as well, that you are going with which mentor at what time, and they'll share you the link as well on how to access them as well. Mostly with most of the people we will be using Zoom. So if you don't have Zoom, I guess you download the Zoom, uh, uh, and then entire team can do the conversations with the mentor. We are giving half an hour slot per mentor. That is what the structure that we have created. Mentors will be available from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. You will get all the details in Discord in your private channels as well. Give some time for to facilitator as well to equip you with the resource. Uh, and then I'm talking about what private channel of Discord that are making for you as well. Yes, we are united to fight COVID-19. Uh, Okay, so here is the list. Check, remember these names. Uh, so we have two set of people. We have small set of people who are 105 people whose ideas are selected, and then we have another set of people which is majority of the set who is willing to join someone's team. Guys, I really wish that you do the certain kind of communications and collaborations. So there is a link given to you in which you have all the ideas listed with their elevator pitch and with their Discord ID as well. So you can click the Discord ID, you can reach to them and you can write them personally if you think that you are interested to talk to somebody. right? It if somehow if that link is not working, which might have a smallest possibility, that must be in process right now, because we have sent these links to all the idea generators whose idea got selected. So unless and until they'll not click in that email of theirs, where the link is given, they'll not be able to jump in. So all the people whose ideas got selected, guys, please check your email. It should be there with everybody till now. Check the link of your private channel, join that link, and then in that link you have your facilitator available as well, so you can tag them and ask questions as well. If you have any query in line to how to add people in the thing, you will get that document as well, and then facilitator are there to help you how to add people into that channel. Don't worry. Every 15 team we have one facilitator available. So I'm just repeating this team number. So we have given teams at Z001 to Z105. So Z001 to 015, Anurag Malu, the guy who was just speaking before me, he's gonna take care of this 15 team. Team number 16 to team number 30, we have Arun Phillips, who is gonna take care of you guys. From team number 31 to team number 45, Drashti Shah is there, who is gonna take care of you all guys. Feel free to reach to them personally. Feel free to reach to them via your channel itself. They are there. They have the access of your channel to guide your queries and help you to make this process smoother. For team number 46 to team number 60, we have Nisha Kotecha here with us. Team number 61 to team number 75, we have Aditya Dave. Team number 75 to team number 90, we have two amazing people, that is Abin and Patro. So I'm writing Patro because that is his surname. His name is Aditya, so I don't want it to confuse with him. So he's Aditya Patro, and we have Abin. And for team number 91 and team number 105, I am the guy who will help you guys to support. So guys, don't worry, we are right there available for you. You don't need to worry about it all. We'll take care of everything. Reach to your facilitator personally, one. Reach to your facilitator and your team via your private Slack channel, second. If your ideas got selected, make sure that you click on the link where you get a private channel as well. And those of who you wanted to join team, check Discord, check participation directory, make your profile ready of Discord, write something in the notes, edit your profile, put your details into the India Startup Weekend directory, where you can filter people with different skill set as well, and do the communication. You have entire Friday, like you have few more hours to talk to people and be part of anyone's team. If you don't find, if you struggle somewhere, feel free to reach to your facilitator. They will help you. All these people on the screen, they are Techstars global facilitator from India. India have many global active facilitators, and this 8 are doing facilitation since long time. They've done a lot of facilitation across many different cities. Yes, it's first time for all of us online, but we tried our best to prepare ourselves as much as we can, and we'll try to resolve everything with you. But remember these faces. Feel free to say hi to them anytime. Feel free to disturb them anytime. Feel free to talk to them, take help. Okay. Uh, Discord, we have few channels with us. So if you see certain channels in Discord, so one is Icebreaking. So Icebreaking one, feel free to share your details there. We have announcements. So guys, make sure that you follow that part very clearly. All the communications regarding the any kind of thing that is coming through announcement. So it's a very typical dedicated channel where you get all the announcements in line to entire program. So make sure you keep on checking there. Ask me anything. We have designed where you can ask any questions. When you ask questions, I would request, if your idea is selected, I request that you write your idea number or name. Number, if you write, it's great. If you write name, we need to cross check what is the number. uh, but I would advise all these people to ask separately in your private channel, or you ask separately to your facilitator. So already couple of people started reaching to respective facilitators. Thank you so much guys for following that process. It is faster and it is much easier for you to reach. Then we have another channel called Pitch Selected Ideas. Guys, share the selected ideas there. do the communication there itself, do the personal communication, utilize that thing. If any people who are looking forward for the team, you can use I need a team channel. You can share your idea and you can ask people to explore, and if they're interested they can reach to you personally, make send friend requests, talk to each other personally. uh, if you are if you want to play a refresh button in your mind, feel free to use this just for fun. uh, uh, Channel will be much more useful. Then we have resource and tool things. I guess we'll be sharing a lot of things there. There is another channel for mentoring as well. You'll be able to access from tomorrow, not now. We have entire channel for participants as well. Feel free to speak to each other beyond the ice breaking as well. There are certain rules and regulations. Just try to follow it so we can make this entire virtual experience productive. I know it's very difficult to do the monologue, one guy speaking, two guys speaking for 1 hour, और हम बैठे बैठे सुन रहे हैं, तो वो थोड़ा बोरिंग हो जाता है. I'm really really sorry for this guys. अगर हम पर्सनली होते तो might have been doing lot of मस्ती मजाक. But we need to wrap up this in short time. Otherwise हमारे पास पहले पूरा फ्राइडे होता था, आज हमारे पास सिर्फ 1 सवा घंटा है. And then you have your own private channel as well. You remember this name of facilitator. Feel free to reach to your respective facilitator personally. uh, let me take some queries as well, but
Yeah.
before that, form your team. Make sure you form your team by today. Make sure you confirm your team. Make sure you add all the team into Discord. Make sure you work on Discord, so you don't need to go somewhere else and then you coming back onto different platform. We have mentoring hours already allocated for you tomorrow. All things will be reaching to you tomorrow. We have a lot of things planned. Optional workshop, if you are free, if you want to join, if you want to know about it, you can join in. We'll be sharing the timeline as well. One workshop that we'll be doing tomorrow evening around 7 itself, only the same 6:30 odd, so but you'll anyway get the timings. uh, and yes, so let me take certain FAQs that were already going into what do you call our channel.
Yeah. Can we
Okay.
request people to add to the comments the questions they
Yeah.
have?
So feel free to ask questions in the YouTube channel right now. It'll be a delay of 5 seconds for us to read, but yes, it's just 5 seconds. We are anyway addressing certain questions. If you'll put it there, we'll be able to address everything. So one guy has asked the question that I found an idea. I liked on the idea list. How do I contact the team lead? Okay, we have added a we added a column with the Discord ID in the sheet. So there is an entire sheet where you can find name of the idea, elevator pitch, and Discord ID of that person. So go there, reach to the Discord ID, send a personal message, and tell them you are interested to join the team. Discuss more if you want to discuss with them that you want to know more about it. Then you are thinking to discuss. Feel free to use that link. It's there everywhere. It's there in the announcement section as well, and it's there in the pitch selected idea channel as well. Yep.
Another thing I want to highlight is I would request all the participants to make sure you write your name on the Discord with your first name, last name, followed by the startup name, so that it's easier for us to find you and for other participants to find you when you're forming teams. So please make sure you do that. Then second thing, it'll be helpful for mentors, like once you do that, for you to recognize which startup you are part of, which team are you part of. And when we have some sessions going on Zoom, you do the same thing on Zoom. Whenever you join any channel, your full name, like your first name, last name, and your startup name. Got it?
Yes. Okay, Anurag, I'm taking one more query. There is a query that if your Discord ID is missing in the sheet, uh, what can be done? So we made sure that it doesn't happen, but if it is there, which might happen, any kind of technical glitch can happen. So there is already link given to you in the Discord channel itself, which is a form. So you click there, you reach to us. or feel free to reach to your concerned facilitator as well. They'll make sure that you get your Discord ID. Okay, so don't worry about Discord ID. It's already been created. Only thing is that in email it might reach to in another place as well, maybe spam or maybe another place, but it might be there. Just check, you will find it, or feel free to reach to your facilitator. If not, if still you are struggling, we are there to help you. Don't worry, just reach to us. That's it. Then there is a question that I have finalized the team member for my team. How can I invite a team member? Each team lead has received a link in their email. Simply share the same link with the team member you want to join your team. So you already have a link of your private channel. Share that private channel link with the concerned team member and they'll be able to join in. Am I making sense? Perfect. Done. Okay. Yes, Anurag, over to you.
No, I think make sure you install Zoom. What will happen is sometimes your facilitator wants to just do a quick session with you, with some of the team members. We can invite you to directly on our Zoom links, and we can explain you if you have any questions in the next few days. So yeah, just make sure like all the teams as facilitators we have assigned, like 1 to 15, and then another set of teams, and we can personally address some of those questions on separate Zoom call if required.
Okay, there are two more
And
questions.
don't worry, keep asking for help if you need. But also
Yeah,
at the same time, behave like adults.
Okay, we have a question. अगर कोई team join ना हो सकी during these 105 out of these participants, what to do? Feel free to reach to us. If you are not able to join or find any team, we'll help you that you be part of certain team. You just need to share certain team ideas that you liked and you want to join in. We'll help you to connect with the team as well. But initially, make sure that you spend time initially finding people, talking to them, interacting with them, and then we are anyway there to help you. Yep.
Any other questions anyone has? Or
Yeah,
shall we give back your time?
There is a query from Rishabh Sharma. Discord is showing error if we try to change. Okay. Our name. Okay. If you try to change your name. I don't know why it is a problem. I need to check. So there is a guy named Aditya Dave, and there is an entire tech team. We have Dhruvil Parikh as well. We have Jagrat as well. So check with these people. If you are facing any technical query, you can ping them personally. But I would suggest that if you join the team and if your idea is selected, you know who is your facilitator. So reach to the facilitator, or you can reach to facilitator directly, or you can reach to this tech team as well. They should be able to help you. But India directory link 1 and Discord 2. Make sure that you put your profiles there. Yes, team size. Team size we have kept it as between 5 to 8. So we are not putting less than 5. We are not putting more than 9 or more than 8. Take it as a real life scenario that you didn't have a bandwidth to go beyond 8. So you need to freeze it that way, so we can divide all the participants in a similar set of numbers. So that is why we have kept that number 5 to 8, but be sure that you follow that criteria. Okay, any other question from organizing team? If you think is there, feel free to drop me in Discord personally, and then I'll be more than happy to answer here. Okay, nothing as such.
I think there was one more question. Can I work individually? No, you must join a team.
You have to make a team of minimum 5. That is the beauty of Startup Weekend. I guess once you'll go through this experience, you'll realize it. So I always say that Startup Weekend 3 days are milestone. So surviving Friday is a milestone. Surviving Saturday is a milestone, and surviving Sunday is a milestone. If you survive all 3 milestones, then there are higher chances that you will not leave whatever you started. But if you backstep, if
If
you stay back and if you leave it, it might have a higher chances to happen in reality as well. Yes,
and
Anurag, you were saying something.
if you all can survive this weekend, I think the country will survive the COVID.
uh, Guys, it's a tough time, of course. First time we are okay, we are only team of 4. We'll be make sure you find another one. So there is one query which came from Mahindra. Will you be disqualified as we are not 5? Mahindra, this is just kicked off. Some people are only 1. They don't have even 2 members, but they'll be spending time in understanding this. So make sure that you find minimum 5 people to be around. You should be 5 people team. Spend some time, interact with people. There is a problem in the okay. Guys, if you can again put a link into the front of the screen, I missed to read it. But there is an
Yeah.
email problem with the link. We have realized it. Whatever problem is that our team is trying to reach back to you again and again with multiple things. Make sure that you have written full name of your Discord ID. Uh, then we will be able to find you there as well. So we have your email IDs with us. So our team will cross check the email ID with your full name. So if needed, we'll reach to you in the email ID as well. And if you are facing any problem in getting the link, reach to your facilitator personally. Tell them that your team number is this. We'll make sure that you get the right tech link. Your Discord issue will be resolved. Don't worry. We have resolved majority of the issue, and in whatever numbers are missing in context of remaining right now, we will be resolving each and every one.
Uh,
Yep. Anyone? Any more questions?
Another thing I wanted to highlight here on the team formation. Really try to form diverse teams. If you are a developer, look for people from different skill sets, designer, people from business background, marketing, sales experts, people from finance, people from medical and health background. The more diversity you will have in your team, it will bring diversity of thoughts to work on these solutions. So this is the most important part, like having a strong team. So, how do you look for participants through Discord? Ask for help there. Okay, if you're looking for a designer, if you're looking for a creative person or a medical practitioner, and we have a big pool of almost, I think, 600-700 people are already on Discord. So there are enough pool of talent available. Just connect with them and build good teams.
Yep. One more query in Discord. I am not able to find my channel. You will not be able to find your channel directly because these are private channel. So all these links you will get it via email. If you have not received it, you know your team number. You know who is the facilitator. Reach to them personally. They'll make sure that you get your link. Okay. I am putting I'm putting the screen of the facilitator again. So if you missed to know who is your facilitator, you can see from the screen itself while we resolve the issues. Last few minutes and then we'll be off from this thing, and we'll be meeting on the Discord. That is our home for next 3 days. Guys, have meaningful fun while doing it. Feel free to put a post. We are here for next 2 3 4 minutes to resolve last of your queries. Tech team, if you find any queries, please put them in the screen itself, so I'm not looking into another laptop for YouTube. Guys, keep the energy high.
Yes, let's do it.
Be super amazing. If you don't get a prototype made in these days, it's based on IoT. It's okay. Pau Bera, we understand that building hardware product might be difficult, but make sure that you actually build a concept around it. So build the right POC, build the right proof of concept that this is how you are planning to do. And once we are open from lockout, guys, we have not listed the local partners' names. Amazing people from all over country joined hands with us to support you. So as you are 105 ideas and maybe plus as well, there are huge people and organizations we are there in the back with us. Much time to build a prototype the same. Don't worry, if you don't get a more time to build a hardware prototype, you make a POC. If there are a lot of direct tools available, sometimes you don't need to code right now. You just need to give a feel on how it will look. So you can use a lot of softwares. You can ask us. We'll be sharing a lot of resources as well. So feel free to utilize it. It's more about explaining them how it will go, how it will be, how usability will be. I already shared the judging criteria. Have a look into it again. There are 5 different things. So spend your proper team and time aligned to all these five, and be able to rock it. So I guess it is a time to rock the weekend. We are around. Feel free to reach to us. Really sorry for 65 minutes of monologue. I'm not habitual to it that only I'm speaking और सामने कोई बोल नहीं रहा है. So I'm really sorry if you bored any of you. In real, we are amazing,
Let's
chill people. Uh, Reach to us
uh,
online and we'll do a lot of
with
things. Yeah.
just with that, I think we'll close with the starter weekend motto: no talk, all action. Let's now get back to action, everyone. We had a fantastic time quickly getting to know you and what you're working on, and sharing with you what will help you get this weekend, make the best of this weekend. With that, we'll sign off now. Sounds good, Jatin?
Yeah.
Awesome.
My
Good luck,
task will
everyone.
be,
We'll see you on
yeah.
Discord.
What if there is no team for selected area? Guys, that is where you need to spend entire day. Srinivas, you have Friday. Utilize the Friday, talk to people, make friends, pull people in. There are people from different background. Make sure you have a team. Minimum 5, maximum 8. It's a criteria. It's a very simple thing. Make it happen. It's not that difficult. Spend some time online, talk to people. That's it. And I'll make sure that in these 3 days, I'm reading all your ice breaking. I'm trying to read. I will make sure that I'll go through profile of each and every one of you. And happy to help. I'll be studying you guys, spending time behind you. That is what we are gonna trying to do. Use hashtags as well. It is already mentioned by Arun. COVID-19 Startup Weekend, GSW COVID-19 India, hashtag Startup Weekend. uh, and I guess some of the people were trying to tell that go Corona go. So yes, we'll make sure that we'll solve all the problems around COVID-19, and united will be together. This is not happening in India, so it is happening in 69 plus countries. Guys, you are not alone. So this weekend, last weekend, upcoming weekend, and the next weekend as well, there are thousands of people across 69 countries are trying to solve problems that they are facing. Feel free to reach to them as well. covid.startupweekend.org is the link where you can find all the links for all the countries including India. Enjoy, have fun, be amazing, give energy, help each other, smile. Bye bye.
Have fun. Bye. See you on the other side.